Ladies and gentlemen, today's the day I'm going to take a look at an old Transformer figure that I have. This is from 2007. Damn. 2007. So anyways, the one I'm going to take a look is this right here. If I can, I'll move the camera down. There we go. This one I'm going to take a look is the 2007 Transformers, the movie, from Michael Bay. Of course, a lot of people are going to say, oh, Michael Bay movie. I grew up those, so shut up. This one I'm going to take a look is the Deluxe First Encounter Barricade. Now, before we actually continue on, why I'm saying First Encounter Barricade, because this barricade figure is a slight repaint. Even though the figure is the same thing, the frenzy mode is different. Before we actually continue on with this, make sure you leave a like. Why am I even saying this? I'm going to pause the video, and yeah. Hey you, stop what you're doing. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy your day. So go ahead and do that. I do apologize for saying it early, so yeah. So this one I got it from Facebook Marketplace alongside with 3 other figures that I got at $5 each, and thanks to an awesome seller for it. And plus, thanks for a recommendation from my friend that goes to Lord Master Starscream, so thank you very much, man. So yeah. So here it is, Barricade, what he looks like. His vehicle mode is representing a, if I could remember, I think a Mustang. I was going to say Ford, but I know it's a Mustang. It's a Mustang police car. And it does say Saleen right there, S-A-L-E-E-N, right there, if you can barely see it, if I can, there we go. Saleen right there, so yeah. Anyways, the paint, the sculpture, the detail on the vehicle model looks good. Of course, the classic car scheme for the police car is black and white. It does have a little bit of scuff mark, if you guys can see. But this figure is pretty cool. A lot of scuff mark right there in the punish and enslave in cursive. Does have the Decepticon logo right there on the police. There we go. Set that right there. Now, let me check it on off camera. I think it's a 1980, like 1985 or 1885 or something on the badge, even though I haven't smooth motion at the moment. But leave a comment down below, what do you guys think? So I'm going to angle the lights a little bit more here. Of course, you got the police in silver right there. You got the 643 right here on the side of the car, and the top of the car, on the roof. And you got police right there. You can see the light bars right there are in translucent plastic. The rest of it, the figure, you can see, is also made of a translucent plastic. It does actually roll pretty well. Do like that. And you can see all the kibble right down here, the robot kibbles underneath of it. And you can see, like, you know, barely see the inside of the vehicle mode. You can see the back of the figure, the back of the legs. Of course, there's the ass right there. So yeah. So there's actually not much to say about the vehicle mode. It's actually pretty cool. I actually do like a lot. I've been actually want this barricade mode for years. Like I'm not even joking. I actually wanted this for years. And to be honest with you, I'm actually happy to have it in my collection. Now, to transform Barricade into its robot mode, also, he does have an accessory, which is Frenzy. And I'm going to tell you exactly why this one is a straight repaint. Because the original Barricade mode, the Barricade one, the Frenzy is in light gray. That is the version of Frenzy right here, if you guys are ready for this. Boom. This one is black. Yes, color black. So, transformation. You remove this. You have an option if you want to remove Frenzy, or if you don't want to remove Frenzy. Also, it does leave a gap of it right there in the vehicle mode, if I can bring the light right here. If you lose this, well, you won't complete, you know, the front part of the vehicle mode. So for Frenzy, it's pretty easy and simple. Bring the whole legs down. Bring the arms back. I mean forward, not back. Bring the head up. And there you go, that's Frenzy in his robot mode. The black Frenzy. Right there. Now, let's move him to the side. And transform Barricade. Right here. So, of course, you have an option. You open the grill part. This part. Remove Frenzy. close this up. Now for this, now come to the side and unpick. Oop, you want to unpick this part here and here. This part is on a hinge, so you could bring this forward. Also, this part is on a ball joint, and there's a peg hole right there, a peg hole right there, and there's a peg right there that plug in to over here, here, and one somewhere, one here. So yeah, if you want to, transform it to vehicle, to roll out the vehicle. But anyways, you bring this out, do the same thing on the other side. I've actually wanted to get a movie barricade for a long time, to be honest with you. I still want to get the Dark of the Moon, the Last Night, even the Revenge of the Fallen, even though the Revenge of the Fallen one is the same figure, but I don't give a shit. Now, untap this, they just have two, unslot this, there's two tabs right there. We could go to this part right here that connected in. But anyways, you want to detach that. This is on a hinge part. There's a 3 hinge right there, so a triple hinge. One here, one here, one here. Now you want these connected right here, which it's just, you want to angle it first, but it's just like, connected in. You don't hear like a little click or anything. It's just like that, which is kind of a big problem for me because I feel like it's not even connecting it in. So yeah, anyways, connect that into the body. There you go. Starting off for the legs is to unpeg it. You want to split the legs. Well, there's a tab here and then go into this. Well, there's a little hook here and then go into this part right here, as you guys can see. Next thing to do is extend the legs out and ratchety knees, by the way. Double knees. Listen to this. Soft ratchet over here and this part. Ooh, I missed that. This will have a click on it right here, so. And I did fix this with super glue. I'll talk about it in the robot mode. Now you hear this. Okay, don't do it too far. There we go. Next thing to do is bring the legs out like that. To face it forward. Also, I had to fix that with super glue also because the joints, when I mess around with it, it was so loose and holy shit, it wasn't that fun. Now, the legs, you actually want to straighten them out and you want to actually angle it well. Make sure you have it like a straight. Now, for the arms, bring them down. This piece is on a ball joint, so bring it like this. You have this piece facing like that. Bend the elbow a little bit. Open the thumb part right there. And open up this part right there for the right side. Then you move this back a little bit for now. For the left side. Twist around. Open the thumb. Be careful though, because this is on a gimmick. I'll show that later. And open this part a little bit like that. Bring the roof piece down. Then you want to open this part up. Bring the head out. Like that. Then I like to do is just do it like that because it does have some issues, falling down like that. And you make sure you angle this piece up to give it more like movie show accurate. I don't have the original Studio Series Barricade to do a comparison, but one day I will actually get it and do an actual comparison with. Just angle the camera so you guys can see. Let's bring Frenzy right here. And there you have Barricade and Frenzy in their robot mode. Transformation is very easy and simple, but just be wary. You might want to angle the feet, to make them perfectly good and make sure they are the same. And by the look of it, I think I got it perfectly good. There we go. So let's start off with Frenzy first. So let's move Barricade out of the way. So here it is. This is the version of Frenzy right here. This is a black Frenzy. And also, if anyone are the owner of the TF Transformers Land website, there you go. You can screenshot this, go right ahead. So anyways, this is just a straight repaint, but the paint to the sculpt to the detail of this figure, absolutely amazing. The only major complaint I actually do have is the lack of paint that this figure have. So yes. So I would like to paint this one like in the movie, but I'm just gonna paint it to the eyes. So if I do get the original one, I will probably paint it in silver, paint the eyes, and I think it's like in blue, so yeah. The only articulation that Frenzy had is the head can go forward and backwards, but that did the transformation. Arms on a hinge, so that's go 360 degrees. This part right here, right to the knee, does go up and down, and there's like a broken clip right there. So, at least the plastic is not even bent, so thank God for that. So that's pretty much for Frenzy right here, the Black Frenzy. Now we can actually get on with Barricade, which the figure is the same thing like the original one, which I don't have. The paint to the sculpt to the detail of the figure looks good, and it's actually pretty nice. The bulk, he has like a little bit of chunkiness, to be honest with you, on the front part, but it's actually not that bad. There's a gap, of course, right down there. That if you can actually store it into robot mode. So let me actually do it very quickly. So there you go, you got Barricade inside of it right here. Well, Frenzy inside of right here and Barricade. So like I said, you have an options. You could do whatever you want. You want to have it in, have it out. So yeah. Anyways, let's move Frenzy out of the way first because yeah. Now, the head sculpt on Barricade, by the way, compared to the Studio Series version and the Movie Masterpiece version, this is like the actual old school style of this one right here. Does have a little bit of scuffing of it because this one has actually been used, and I actually don't have the statue figures of it. Yes, like I said, this is a First Encounter Barricade right here. If you guys remember, part of the movie right there. If you guys seen it, when Sam and Michaela encounter Barricade during the night in what appears to be a factory, if I can remember. There we go, fix the feed, and they have a little figurine of Sam and Michaela fighting off Frenzy. I will pause the video for a bit, show you what the photo would actually look like, and back to it. So, quick BRB. So yeah, there you go. That's what it's actually looked like. So yeah. Articulation wise, so he doesn't have any head articulation, but if you move the front part of the side of the car like that, the head can look up that far, but unfortunately that's due to the transformation, and the head can go up and down. So he doesn't have any head articulation, which is complete sucks. I still like this head sculpt. Arms is on a ball joint, so it does go 360 degrees. It's on a butterfly joint, but that's due to, for the transformation. This part right here is on a ball joint, so it does go forward 360. Does go up and down like that. The arms does go in and out. And you have a lot of swivelness right here, and you can have like a double butterfly joint or something. I mean, not sure. Now this side right here does have a elbow pen for the left side. You have a thumb articulation in the hand right here, but that's gonna limit it for the gimmick, which I'll show you that in a moment. But for the well, there goes the spoilers. But for the right side, he doesn't have any gimmick. And listen to this on this right side right here. Oh my god. Ratcheted elbows. I'm sorry, but damn, I remember this used to be a deluxe class. What it looks like, and that's I remember. Thumb can go up and down like that. The rest of the fingers can go up and down like that. So you have like options of it. Fortunately, it doesn't have any waist articulation. Feet can go forward that far. And of course, the back of it can be tricky. There's no way. No, the back of it, by the way, doesn't have a way to to plug it in or anything. It's just sit there moving like that. So anyways, Can move that back, that far, that far in the back. Not that much, but if you move this out of the way, you can move. Okay, that's the far it can goes. Feet you can shift the feet, this part right here, in and out like that, up and down like that, but that due to the transformation, unfortunately. Feet, his leg can go in and out. And you have a little bit of swivel right here in the thigh. Double bent at the knee right there, but that due to the transformation. A ratchet part right here, if you could listen to this. And this part. Ooh, nice. Swivel this part right here. Soft ratchety joint. This part right here in the feet on the ankle isn't a ball joint, so it does go forward and backward, and it does go somewhat of a 360. And also it was loose, so I did fix it with super glue. So posability is kind of a bit limited, unfortunately, but you could do much if you can. Now for the gimmick. There's a tab right there, so when I press this, boom. And if you guys remember, Barricade does have a weapon that you can swing his whole mace around, and that's actually pretty cool. And this part is spring loaded, same thing with this part, so you can do like this. And to put it back, you just have it like that and make sure this clip in. So yeah, and plus when you have that out, you can actually move the hands more like that, because if you have it, you know, out, it won't clip in. So the only way to have the, you know, in is just by having it in. If I can, come on, bring the thumb down a little bit. Just have to have the thumb in this angle and the hand in this angle a little bit. So that's the way to do it. So yeah. Overall, the figure is actually pretty cool. I do actually like a lot. Even the gimmick's pretty cool. I don't know, a lot of people is gonna say, you know, the gimmick looks stupid, but you're stupid. Okay, you're stupid. I'm just kidding. You guys are not stupid. Look, it's just my opinion, to be honest with you. I just like this gimmick, and it's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna give it the final pose to give you guys my final results, so I'll be right back. Forgot to mention one thing. The Barricade does have some light piping, so yeah, sorry to show that off. Overall, the First Encounter Barricade is actually pretty cool. I do want to get the premium version and the original version, but if I actually do get those, there's probably gonna be like a double review, like a video comparison side by side between those two. So yeah, but this version of Barricade right here, it's actually nice. I do like it. I actually want this for a long time, and I'm actually happy to have got it in my collection. Anyways, I'm actually gonna end this right here. So have fun, stay safe, and I'm always you guys. I'm out.